I share peace to the gods and the goddesses, peace to all my high vibrational beings. So look, I know everybody has heard all about this little eclipse that's supposed to be happening. I think it's like April 8th or some shit. Now, before we get to the powers unlocking, before we get to any of that, we need to really speak the truth about this eclipse shit. Because your oppressor taught you about an eclipse and you think it's factual. You know, everybody want to believe the oppressor as if the oppressor did not take over our world, take over our land, and make it inhabitable for us. You feel me? As if the oppressor has not taken everything from us and used it against us. So the first thing we need to understand is that we have multiple suns, all right? Like I said, fuck all of the shit that sound good. Fuck sugarcoating some shit for y'all. Fuck all of that extra shit, nigga. We speaking truth. We is not finna beat around the bush. We ain't finna try to sound aesthetically pleasing for motherfuckers. All right, like I said, we have multiple suns. All right, actually not just one, not just two, not just three, not just four, not just five, not just six. All right, originally we have 9 suns. You have to understand this is the realm of the 9 ether beings. We are the sun. So when they tell you that solar eclipses are only supposed to be happening every this amount of time, they are telling you that based off of you thinking that there is only one sun. So really think about it. If we have multiple suns, because remember, there are videos to prove that the suns are coming back. There are video and picture evidence you can go look up on TikTok. This is one reason they're trying to ban TikTok. Just one of the reasons. There's a lot of reasonings, not about your safety, not about any of that, not about China taking your information, not about any of that shit. It's all about the information that is being spoken on TikTok that they are scared of because they cannot suppress it anymore. This is why we say, now we rise. Now, see, you only believe that an eclipse is real simply because of the fact that you think that the sun is all the way in outer space. Now, remember, y'all, on TikTok, other places as well, but on TikTok mostly is where the information is being distributed and shown that the sun is on this realm. Now, like I said, also, before we all know that the moon is a projection, it is a hologram. It is a portal opening showing you the moon from the 6th universe. And these are things you can actually look up if you want to take the time to actually educate yourself. If you go back on my profile and you look at the video I posted about that star that is always next to the moon, I spoke to you about how it is a ship that is up there in the sky that they are pushing together atoms and things of that nature to open portals. That's why wherever the moon is, that quote unquote star is there. So we know the moon is a projection. We know that the sun is on this realm and not in outer space, as they tell you. And we know we have multiple suns. So the whole story of these eclipses and how they happen and when they happen are completely invalid. Because see, this might hurt some people's feelings, but eclipses do not exist on this realm. Like I said, remember, there are no planetary bodies in the fucking sky with the sun. Remember, the sun is under the firmament on this land, on this realm. So whenever you see these eclipses happening and it is covering the sun, it is not anything natural. Let's remember this, y'all. We are beings of the sun. We get energy from the sun. We gain life from the sun. We gain all of this shit from the sun. The sun is a form of food to us. We are literally an embodiment, a humanoid embodiment of plants. What uses the sun as food? Plants. Which means if you are an organic being to this realm, if you are an organic being to the cosmos, all right? If you are an organic being created from dark matter energy, created from carbon, then guess what you are? You are then a child of the fucking sun. So let's really think about it. Why would the motherfucking universe set shit in line? Why would source set things in line to cover the fucking sun from you being a fucking child of the sun? Remember, the sun has a chromosphere, which means that the sun is a fucking chromosome. Remember, motherfucker, you have chromosomes in your goddamn body, nigga. So literally, you have tiny ass suns all throughout your fucking body. You are made up of multiple suns, thousands and millions of fucking suns, nigga. Because remember, you have chromosomes all throughout your body, which means that the universe would never in its motherfucking life set things up to cover the sun. Let's really use common sense, y'all. If y'all talking about these solar flares are going to unlock us, which they are unlocking us because these solar flares are happening constant. It is never stopping. It is non-stopping. The sun is always in motion. The sun is always working. The sun is always evolving and elevating. Remember, the more you elevate, the more the sun elevates. Your consciousness controls the fucking sun, nigga. You are the sun and the sun is you. I am everything and everything is me. So the more we wake up, the more the sun rises. The more we rise, the hotter the sun gets. So once again, I will say, there is no way in motherfucking hell Source is gonna create a motherfucking thing to cover up the sun from the beings of the sun on this motherfucking realm. So the whole concept of an eclipse is completely off. Because remember, like I said, if we are gaining this photon energy from the fucking sun, if the sun is awakening us and unlocking genetics within us, memories, powers, all of this other shit, if that is what the sun is doing, why in the fuck would the covering of the sun unlock us? Let's think about it, y'all. Let's really think about it. If the sun is supposed to be unlocking us, why would an eclipse happening? And remember, the eclipse is the sun being covered up. Why would the covering of the sun unlock us? Because everybody sound like a fucking trend hopper right now. Everybody sounds ignorant as fucking shit. Oh, y'all, the sun is what gives us power, but yet this thing covering up the sun is what's going to unlock us. The sun being covered up, the photon energy being blocked is what's going to unlock us. No, motherfucker, it's not the eclipse that's gonna unlock you. It is the fucking frequencies, the solar flares, the shift. Do you really want to know why eclipses happen? These are the same reasonings that China shot up that fake sun. Let's think about it. Bill Gates and China, multiple motherfuckers said that they were trying to block the sun because white people were getting too fucked up from the fucking sun. This is not hate speech, racism, none of that, motherfucker. This is real life shit. Look it the fuck up. So let's really think about it, y'all. If China, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, if all of these motherfuckers, Joe Biden, if all of these motherfuckers is talking about how they are trying to cover up the sun, let's really think about it. Why would they put another sun in the sky? Now, see, if you watch the video of them shooting that other sun in the sky, first of all, it had a rocket at the bottom, so y'all should have already known something was up. Second of all, it was only in the sky for a couple of minutes and then went out. It wasn't even shining no more. What you need to understand is that whole shine, its shining was from the velocity, everything going up. It was going up with such force. It, just like a meteor coming down, it has fire, right? It's shining, right? Same thing about going up. As above, so below. But that was the purpose of them shooting that in the sky, so that these eclipses can continue to happen. Because a lot of people don't understand that the barrier was already broken years ago. See, you're just now getting hit to this whole spirituality thing, nigga, but the sun has been getting hotter and hotter for years and years. Remember, time is not real, and we are continuously going in a forever infinity sign, all right? What goes around comes around. It's a full circle, as they like to say. The circle of life. Because you go look back in the 60s, nigga, this shit was happening in the 60s and the 70s, bro. Everything that's happening right now was happening in the 60s. All right, this awakening is not just now going on, man. This shit has been happening ever since we fell in frequency. So you need to understand that the eclipse is only happening because of these things that they are putting in the fucking sky to cover the sun. Like I said, the eclipse is not what is unlocking you. The eclipse is not what is going to give you these, what we like to call superpowers. The big hype about the 8th is all about the energy of the sun. It is not about the eclipse. The eclipse is all about blocking the sun. All right. The awakening, the big deal that we are making about the 8th and about our genetics being unlocked is because of the energy that the sun will be in on the 8th. All right, I'm gonna say that again for the motherfuckers in the back that got, you know what I'm saying, they got bad hearing and shit. They in the back making paper airplanes and whatnot, playing on their game, texting and shit. The eclipse is not what is going to unlock your genetics. The eclipse is not what is going to be unlocking these superpowers within you, all right? It is the frequency and the energy that the sun will be in. All right. The eclipse is simply, the only purpose of the eclipse is to block that energy, to try to block you from getting that energy. But see, when you understand this shit, you understand that nothing can block that fucking energy, nigga. Nothing can block them photons from you receiving it other than you. You are the only thing that can block yourself from receiving these photons from the sun. That's why on a cloudy day, on a cold day, on a rainy day, on a stormy day, you can sit inside your motherfucking house, close your eyes, and literally imagine the sun hitting your pineal gland. God Frequency, he said that shit a minute ago. He was speaking about that. You can literally just close your eyes and imagine the sun hitting your motherfucking pineal gland, and the energy will do so because you are allowing it. You are allowing it to. All right, y'all. It's about the energy the sun will be in. That is exactly why the news is making a big deal about the eclipse happening. Me and my goddesses in the tribe, we've been going to the gas station, the store. We've been seeing how they've been selling the fuck out of these eclipse glasses and shit. Because people don't understand that also when the sun is in this energy for this eclipse, it is very, very good to look at that motherfucker. That is a very big way of gaining this photon energy as well. Not just through your skin, not just through your ether, but through your retinas as well. But that is why the news and the media is trying to fearmonger people about this whole eclipse happening. That's why my goddess, she showed me how they are closing schools down for this eclipse because they are saying it is dangerous. You dig what I'm saying? That's exactly why they trying to tell these little children and shit, don't come to school. They scared, man. They are scared of us receiving this energy. They are scared of us unlocking, nigga, and they should be, because it is our time, nigga. Their time has passed. Their time is over, nigga. They had their time ever since 1492, nigga. It's up. It's our time, nigga. Now we rise. Ashe.